I believe we are going live. To those of you watching the recording, hello, welcome. We're going to stall a little while up to live viewers to come in, but they should be coming in any moment now. So hello, everyone watching the stream. Let me just send out a quick tweet. Always these awkward beginnings and awkward endings to these live streams. Never know how to start or end. But anyway, hello, everyone, welcome. Today is a kind of special occasion. I dug up this really old movie I made almost a decade ago, I think about 9 years, when I was 14 years old. I was really big into movie production. I still enjoy making videos, I just don't make them as much as I do anymore. And today we're going to check out this horrible movie together. Relive some of the most awkwardest and cringiest moments of my life. But it should be a fun watch. And what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So quick announcement to the live viewers. The Cinema Sins is going to be delayed because I have a bit of a cold, you can probably hear. So because of that, I apologize in advance. I'll probably be blowing my nose a lot with these tissues. But yeah, just we're going to jump in just a moment, but I want to stall a little bit longer, let some of the live viewers come in. As I can see in the live chat, there are quite a few people here. Hello, everyone. I have you guys over here, so if you see me glance over here, that means I'm looking at you. If you see me glance over here, it means I'm pretending to look at you. Anyway, so it's kind of an exciting moment for me. I actually have the original script for this movie right here. You can see it's quite dense on the first page. A lot of setup and scene setups, that sort of thing. Anyway, I have this thing formatted like an actual script. I don't know if you can see that or not, with a bunch of characters. I had sets and plot twists, and I got like little tabs on the side of this thing because the script was so complicated at one point. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. When I was 14 years old, I made a little movie, and as you're about to witness, it's really terrible. Here's the first frame, basically, of the movie. That color, it is a fade-in, so it's dark, but that color is throughout the entire thing, so that gives you an idea of just what we're in for here. The acting is terrible, the script is terrible, the story is terrible, and of course the color grading is going to be this horrible green color this whole time. At the time, I thought it was like artsy or innovative or something. And hello, Raymond Penland, thank you very much for the super chat. They ask, have you seen the new MLP special? Yes, I have seen the special, actually. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so let's jump into this. I think I stalled long enough. We got some viewers here today. Let's check it out. It's going to be really bad. So yeah, fair warning. It's going to be bad. Okay, so here's the opening. And this is the same bedroom, by the way. It looks a lot different today. So here's our character. This character's name is Jack. We'll find out in a moment. But he's concerned about something here. And yes, I am going to be doing commentary over this. It's the only way it's going to be watchable. Let me know if the audio is okay, if I need to be louder or something needs to be quieter. Let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. This is a monthly stream I want to do. Obviously not watching this every month, but I just want to hang out with you guys, give us a chance to talk. So yeah, here we are in our first flashback. There's Jack's friend. Oh, look at that flip phone on the desk there. I'm just ignoring the fact I picked up a gun. Look at the flip phone. Oh, wow, look at the room is so... That was the same corner you see right here, guys. It's the same corner. Look how bare it is. Wow. Again, this was like almost 10 years ago. Oh, look at that cool shot from down below, zipping up. I thought I was very, you know, every kid who makes movies thinks they're like his director or whatever. I was very much that kid. And Einsteiper Wasser asks, is that a real gun? No, it's not a real gun. It is a BB gun, though, so I actually had... At the time, I disabled it. I actually... broke the screw that holds the CO2 cartridge in there, so that gun cannot fire BBs. Even when I was 14, I was pretty safety conscious. Oh, another quick note, all this music is going to be claimed on YouTube, so... Oh well. Hopefully we don't get shut down for using this music, but there's actually a story behind this music. I did license it. I paid over $100 for all the music you hear in this video, but I didn't pay for a YouTube license, so they're still going to monetize this, unfortunately. So hey, give me that super chat to help compensate. No, that's fine. But here we are in another set, a whole different house. This was shot in multiple houses and locations. It was pretty ambitious at the time. So he's got this suspicious container Jack just dropped off. And of course, there's Jack's friend from the flashback arriving home. That's Jack's friend's house. All this stuff isn't really explained in the movie. That's part of the reason I'm here, to explain it for you. So the music is starting to build. Jack has to escape before his friend sees that he was in his house. But wait, what's this? It's not a Christmas present? And there's your first big special effects scene. He blew up his house. The title of this movie is The Hidden Killer. The most ambiguous, vague title you can imagine. Oh, here we go. We got some Christopher Nolan stuff going on here. 1 week earlier, Jack's outside playing with his dad, which is, of course, my dad in real life. Yes, that Jessica mentions. This is Little Shy before ponies happened. Oh, and there are subtitles, so you can follow along even though I'm talking over them. I did that recently, actually. That wasn't in the original movie. I put the subtitles just for this. So Jack heads upstairs. Look at that Hamtaro plush. Can you see it? The Hamtaro plush is right there still. Oh, so we just heard a sound. It was an air rifle sound effect. So Jack looks around. His parents are gone. Like, none of this is explained super well, but his parents are kidnapped, basically.
Kill Joe.
So Joe was his friend, who we saw him kill. This is earlier in time. It's non-linear. So this is when he receives the instructions to kill his friend. So then we flash forward to just after he killed his friend. Got another special effects shot there. The car was flying for just a few frames. I thought that was the coolest thing when I was 14, but look, as you can imagine, it's just terrible now. Oh, here's the big emotional moment. His parents are kidnapped. He just killed his friend in some over-the-top crazy explosion. Oh, take out that flip phone. I don't have that. I should have found that phone. I don't think I have it anymore.
He's finished.
It's like a track phone, prepaid flip phone sort of thing.
Okay. Where are my parents?
So obviously you can tell he's on the phone with the kidnappers now. And hello, the Windy. Thank you for the super chat. They didn't include a message, but thank you very much for that. Oh, so it's implied by the music and acting, obviously, that the parents are dead now. Again, that's not explained, but you just assume that they're dead now. So another month later, we're jumping all around the place here. There's my sister. Wow, it's weird. She's moved out now. Like, we're both old now. So she's looking through a microscope. So she's supposed to be that cliched smart character. There's my old laptop. I think this movie was edited on, actually. So yeah, this is kind of a pointless scene. I guess it's supposed to be building up. She's got the gloves like she's some kind of professional. There's an old landline. It's wireless, so fancy. So she's calling Jack for help.
Okay, bye.
So pay attention. This story gets really complicated. It's not explained at all, but I'll do my best to explain for you. This story gets really complicated. So Jack's arriving at her house. Another set, another location. This is like shot all over the place. Oh, and hello, Magma Master. Thank you very much for the super chat. What Roman numeral is that? 7? Saw 7 is looking good. No, it's not that kind of movie. And hello, the Windy. Thank you again for another super chat. So shut up and take my money. I have some extra from work. LOL. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Do you remember when my brother died?
Oh, so now we know
Sure. How come?
Joe was her brother.
The fire department said
He killed him, obviously. Good luck following along. So she doesn't know he killed him, obviously.
What makes you think so?
He's acting. I'm acting to act there, and so she found this piece in the wreckage, which is a piece from that tackle box. Now, interesting fun fact here: there was a scene cut from the original script where the tackle box was established. I don't know why I cut that.
there are some words carved into it, and I found
That
out
acting there. Don't blame her for the bad acting, by the way. I was really pressuring her to get this scene done. She didn't want to be there today or that day.
on this plastic. I think the
So
box itself wasn't.
she now knows it's a bomb, and she thinks it was in a tackle box.
Find out who the owner of it is. Hey,
Oh, the scene.
What is it?
it's a hair.
Oh no!
A hair?
Whose hair could it be?
Find out who killed my brother.
But, Gene, it could be your hair.
It's worth a try. I got to get this to a lab.
The lab, yeah. We're never going to see that lab. Couldn't afford that kind of production value. And Land 4 asked how long is this? It's about 20 minutes. So not super long, but, you know, it's up there. And, oh, thank you, Iron Hawk, for the super chat. They say, will this be for sale on DVD? I actually was selling this on DVD when I was 14. Do I have them around? I have, like, empty DVD cases that would print and insert into it. And I wanted to sell them, but, fun fact, nobody ever bought a DVD of this movie. No surprise there. So here's another, got some narration here, a little bit establishing Jack's struggle.
Bills need to be paid.
He's out of money, his parents are dead, and by the way, that's not real money. Don't tell the Secret Service, but I printed that out. It's actually, I had fake money as a prop. I would print the real money on one side, obviously, and then the other side I would write all over prop money, like all over, like obsessively. It was kind of funny. Okay, so Jean's back in her bedroom. She just got I'm not sure who she's on the phone with, but she thinks her dad's home. Is it her dad? Her dad's got a new gun, apparently. So You can imagine that is played by myself, but that's not actually Jack. Spoiler alert, that's someone else. There's
Yeah,
Jack.
hello.
That gratuitous close-up.
See?
Let's back up a
Well,
bit there,
so
will you?
What's wrong? What? Listen, okay, I'll be right over.
Okay, so she called Jack. She's scared because someone with a gun was in her house. Oh, and hello, Wendy Swirl. Thank you for the super chat. They say, hey, Little Shy, I love watching your videos. Thank you very much.
Gene?
Jack?
Is it true? Somebody really shot
So here it's implied somebody shot at her. We didn't actually see that, though.
They're at work. But that's not important right now. I need your
There's a lot of stuff here that we don't see that's implied.
Well, other than the shooting, I found out who killed my brother.
Oh, so here's the big moment.
Somebody by the name of Sam.
So now we have a new character, Sam Baker.
Friend of mine. I guess he killed him.
That was the hair left on the tackle box. That was established in the script, but it never made it into the final cut. Don't ask me why. It used to be his tackle box. That's where it came from.
Interrogate Sam. Make him confess why he
So now Gene's pressuring Jack to find Sam and force Sam to confess. And we'll see that scene soon. It's a little bit awkward and weird, but yeah. Why is it blue? That's the grading, Tootsie. Tootsie asks, why is this color? It's more of a green, really. I thought it looked cool at the time. I don't know. It's stupid, I know. It's one of the many terrible things about this. So there's Sam. Jack is tackling Sam, getting him to confess at gunpoint. Another set here in the middle of the woods. Not a set. It's a location. So, plot twist. Sam knows Jack killed Joe.
How'd you know?
I'm Special Agent Clark. I work for the FBI.
Oh, and he's an FBI agent.
Yeah, I'm watching you the whole time. You want to find out
This
who
is
did it,
horrible.
right?
Okay, so
Yeah?
Sam is actually Agent Clark,
He does too. If
and
we
he
work
knows all
together,
about
we'll both get what we want.
Jack's kidnappers and all
should I
that.
trust you?
Oh, thank you, Brandon Rudolph, for the
Because
super
I'm
chat.
your
Here's the money for the sequel.
throw you in federal prison for
I'll
the
get to
rest of
that.
your life if you don't.
I'll get to the sequel momentarily. Okay, so now they're working together to find the kidnappers. So that just sort of happened, right? Okay, so they're arriving at Gene's house here.
So far, Gene is our number one suspect.
For what?
So
In multiple
this is where it gets confusing.
including killing your parents.
Gene might actually be the kidnapper, even though the kidnapper is the one that forced him to kill Gene's brother, Joe.
I'm guessing that's my job.
Oh, and fun fact, I'm actually going to interrupt here. So there's a problem in the script here. The subtitles say is to get inside the house and get her laptop, but he actually read the script, or I probably instructed him to read, is for you to get inside there and get her laptop. But listen to the line.
The way to find out is for you to get inside there and get her laptop.
I'm guessing that's my job.
Yes, that's your job. He just said it's your job. So that's one of the many little, and excuse me, I have a cold, but one of the many inconsistencies with this short film, but
Sure?
they kind of give it a certain charm, you know?
Alright.
So now he's going to go in and get her laptop. Oh, uh-oh, Sam's been shot. And I would just want to, again, interrupt to show you that amazing special effect. Look at that bullet hole in his shoulder there. That's amazing. Maybe got some blood drops coming out in those few frames. It's beautiful. Wolf Entertainment said they should make everything wrong with this. It's not a bad idea. It could happen. Uh-oh. Gene's found Jack. And notice every character in this movie has the same gun, because I only had one prop gun to use.
Yeah, and I finished him off for you.
So now we know Gene just killed Sam.
Where did you get a pistol?
Oh, here's the
My
explanation.
dad owned a weapon engineering company, and the basement is full of this junk.
So that gives you a hint at who Gene is.
But
We suspect her as the bad person in this whole
I
thing.
me to do that.
Well, you looked like you were having trouble, so I helped you out. And what are you doing in my house?
Get right to the
I
point.
wanted to talk to you about something about Sam, but I guess I don't need to. Bye.
Get out of there, Jack. She's gonna kill you next.
I need you to dispose of Sam's body.
So now she wants him to dispose of Sam's body.
Okay.
The guy we just saw get shot. So I love that fade out on her face. So actually, I'm going to interrupt again. This direction here was a lot of fun to have, I think it's called blocking, when you have a scene and you organize where the camera's going to be, where the characters are going to be. So we have this sort of pseudo over-the-shoulder shot here of Jack and Gene, and then we reverse shot, I think it's called. This was all stuff I was doing it when I was 14, but I didn't even know I had a name at the time. So as horrible as this is, there's still some details here I like a lot.
Okay.
And
I'll see
especially
you
this shot right here where Jack walks away and then walks in front of the camera. Then we have this slow fade out in Gene. Like that sort of staging. I don't know what it's called, but I love that in making videos. I want to do more of that, hopefully. Okay, so we have Jack finding Sam.
Oh, Sam. Are you still alive?
Get
So his final words are to get the laptop. That's the new MacGuffin here.
Sam.
And yes, picture game. I did make this. Another flip phone. So this was 2009, I think.
I killed Sam, but it looks like Jack might be onto us.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is where it gets really confusing. So
Well,
Gene just called Jack, thinking he was someone else because he picked up the phone of the FBI agent who was undercover as someone else.
Sam told him.
Does that make any sense?
He must have at least told him the project.
Again, it's not explained very well
I hope
at all.
it was no more than that.
So now Jack has this upper hand to find out what Gene's plan is and where his parents are, because she thinks he's the secret agent. And it's not explained, but there's a voice changer on the phone. It's not shown or explained at all, but just assume there's a voice changer on the phone. Here's another location. This was shot like hours away from where everything else was. We just happened to be camping that day. And I love this pavilion. I love the moody atmosphere. It was raining that day. So, yeah. You'll see in a moment how I tie this back into the original place. So in story, this is like a park or something. But in real life, this is out in the middle of the mountains somewhere.
Looks like you got my letter.
Yeah.
So this is important. There's the letter Jean gave to Jack to meet her at the park.
About me.
This is where she's prodding for more information to see what he knows.
Or Joe was murdered.
Again, Joe is her brother, which we suspect she had killed for reasons unknown.
Yes, but
I know. It's really confusing. It doesn't make any sense.
how Joe died.
Oop, I unplugged myself. Hold on.
Joe to get to the special project?
Exactly. To tell
There
you
we
the
go. I think
truth,
we're back.
I think they're out to get me too.
So, what is the special project?
Okay, we're learning about a special project. And here we go. It's a little political here.
We'll give the U.S. a big advantage.
Oh, and hello,
over other nations
Raymond
look up to us.
Penland. Thank you very much for the super chat. The new LA Noir looks good. It looks
Not
great.
to my knowledge, but every nation longs
Wait, is there a new LA Noir?
including this one.
So, what did you want?
Okay, so now Jean's implying there's some kind of special project, a bomb or something, I think she explained.
For Joe's death.
Why would I need to know that?
I just thought you'd want to know the truth.
And again, I apologize for my voice and the coughing. I'm actually going to blow my nose quickly. I'm still getting over the cold. Okay, so now they suspect each other. Jean doesn't know what Jack knows, and Jack suspects Jean is the one that actually took his parents. So this shot right here is down the street from the set, or the location, and it's to imply he came from the park. Because the park was actually shot hours away, I wanted to make it feel like it was within walking distance. A little detail there. Again, it's kind of unnecessary. I didn't even need that shot, but at the time I thought it was significant. So now of course, we have the implication that he's struggling. He's going to get kicked out. He doesn't have any parents. He's underage, doesn't have a job. That's depressingly relevant. Okay, so now he notices something. The note from Jean. It looks familiar. It's all coming together. And hello, Heckman29. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hello from Hollywood. I hope to voice chat with you soon.
What in the world?
Yeah, let's get a movie deal. Let's get this distributed somewhere. Okay, so the note from Jean matches the note from the killers, or the kidnappers. Oh, that fridge is ancient. That refrigerator? Holy crap, I forgot we had that. Okay, so the big moment. Jack pretty much knows Jean is the one that kidnapped his parents and forced him to kill her brother for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, biggest plot hole in the whole movie here. It's huge. Trust me, there is no movie with a bigger plot hole than this. He hands the note to her and asks her to analyze it and compare the two notes, secretly aware of the fact that they're both from her. The problem, though, is the one note says that he killed Joe. And she doesn't know that. The note actually says, kill Joe to save your parents.
To meet me at the park.
And she's not supposed to know that in this scene. That's the biggest plot hole ever. Hello, Hojo Kono. Thank you very much for the super chat of $2. He didn't include a message, but I know Hojo. Hojo's a friend.
Yeah, very.
Oh, so this is the big dramatic moment again? There's a lot of those stupid dramatic moments here. So as he's walking away, he gets a call from who but?
Hello?
Jean.
By who?
So she thinks she's on the phone with her contact in the terrorist organization, but really it was the phone belonging to the undercover FBI agent
knows about you or the shipment.
who died.
What
That was
should we
Sam
do?
Baker.
We need to do away
I'm
with
trying to
it.
figure it out
But that
myself
could be
still.
hard because he's the one who usually does all the killing.
Maybe I could do it.
You're kidding. You're gonna come all the way from the Middle East just to kill us.
So there we have, he's the
No,
secret
I can
agent,
handle it, don't
was
worry.
pretending to be from the Middle East or something. I don't
okay,
know why that
bye.
was my chosen terrorist thing. That's maybe insensitive these days, but this was long before ISIS or anything like that. And oh, my channel just got shut down for saying those words. Yes, Tootsie, it is complicated, but not in a good way. I'm the first to admit that. This could be a story that would work if it wasn't done so terribly. And again, I was limited in locations and props and all that, and of course actors. So okay, now Jack is finally gonna sneak into Jean's house, get the laptop, find the evidence, bring it to the FBI or whatever. And yes, YouTube Pooper, as it should say in the title, I was 14. Is the title working? Oop, I don't want the mouse on screen. Get that out of here. Alright, so this is the spooky moment. Oh, there's also something special about the next scene coming up, but I'll tell you later. Oh, look at that Dutch angle. Unintentional Dutch angle there. There's the laptop. But wait! Jack just got shot in the back by Jean! Oh no! This music, by the way, I made this music. This wasn't licensed. I actually made it in Mixcraft all those years ago. Okay, big exposition here. Jean basically admits she took his parents, forced him to kill Joe, and shipped his parents off to a terrorist compound, whatever that means. Oh, somehow he got the gun? How did that happen? I don't know. There's the thumbnail.
Killing me won't stop the terrorists. Their plans are already in
So here we have a hint about terrorists. You know, there's a bigger plot going on than the one we're watching. So she grabs some magazines, I guess, and that lets her get away. Dumbest. We should have had like a fight scene there or something. So Jack's shot in the back. I'm actually holding my gun back there, not just to hide the fact that there isn't a wound. So Jean's running away. He takes a shot. Will he get her? There's another special effect with the smoke coming out of the gun. But she seems to be wounded as well, but the camera's shaky. We can't really tell what happened. Oh, but wait. Jack has lost a lot of blood, apparently, which we haven't seen. And Jack passes out. Now, I have to, so this is a shot where, this should be where the movie ends. We fade to black, Jack probably died. It's a tragedy, right? You know, he lost his parents, lost all his money and everything. But no, the movie doesn't end there, unfortunately. It gets worse. So, at the very end is this horrible exposition dump, which we're about to witness. And I want to point out the actor, my friend, you're about to see. Don't blame him for the bad acting. Trust me, I need to clarify this because it's so bad. I was making him read this. I was a really forceful director. I just wanted to get this done, get the shot, finish it up. Okay, let's just watch it. But there's your fair warning. Don't blame him for the acting. Blame me. Okay, here we go. All the exposition at once. Jack's waking up and sees who but Sam.
Jack, take it easy.
But
How?
how?
How indeed?
How am I alive? My internal monitor notified the FBI.
He's
that
not
I've
reading.
been shot.
Nah.
But what am I doing here?
Oh, and thank you, Cody Player, for the super chat.
I can't take
I didn't know you were a brony, Mr. Shyamalan.
It's classified.
What? What was Jean talking about? Something about terrorists.
Okay, here's
As you know, Joe was
Jean's brother. Okay.
He and Jean were both working on a top
Let's just
secret
listen.
project for the government.
What was it?
A very powerful bomb, one that contained no metal, so that it could.
I guess I didn't know what bombs were made of back then.
But why did Jean kidnap my parents and force me to kill Joe?
Jean wanted to sell the bomb on the black market. Joe found out, and Jean.
So Jean, as expected, is the big villain here.
And also research.
And again, I apologize for my cold. I gotta blow my nose
She
quickly.
said the terrorists killed my parents. Is that true?
Yes, when Jean kidnapped your parents, she sent them overseas to a terrorist compound. The conditions there were.
So here,
harsh
again, it's
and
implied that
they
his parents are dead.
survived.
But what about the time somebody tried to kill Jean?
I don't really know. I think it was someone from.
So
the
there's a lot of
terrorists because
stuff left
Jean was
unanswered,
the research-
kind of intentionally, which we'll
Jean
find
said-
out in a moment.
Jean said the terrorists already had the bomb though.
She must have been fibbing to keep you from killing her.
Which makes no sense,
And
but
where
don't
is she
question it.
now?
We don't know, but the FBI has her on record.
So Jean got away, that's
Think
for sure.
they'll get her soon.
What about me? I have no parents and I can't pay the bills.
Goodbye, Tootsie.
Then
Thanks
you
for
have
stopping
no
by.
choice but to go into a foster home.
Well,
So that's important. He
I guess
mentioned
you're right.
foster home. Because again, I'm 14. I'm not trying to play an adult at the time. So there we saw Jean was spying on them. And I have to go back here. I have to, again, interrupt to show something here. Jean was not in this shot. That was one of the special effects shots where I recorded myself and my friend doing the whole scene we just witnessed. And my sister, who plays Jean, wasn't available. Like, it wouldn't have made sense to have her stand around for an hour or two while we recorded our scenes. So I just took a picture of her, cropped it into this one shot here to imply that she's watching them. I was pretty proud of that at the time, but again, now that I freeze frame it, it looks pretty terrible. Anyway, moving on. We're just about done with the movie here. So Jean was spying on them, and she gets away. So again, that shot right here, it's the same location, but this was shot like days before or after. It was a totally different time. So again, that was part of the fun, was getting the shots and making them fit together. And as horrible as this movie is, there are a lot of shots like this one which actually do kind of fit together, even if it's not a good movie on the whole. It's, those logistics of making a movie were always my favorite things. Hopefully I can do something like this again in the future. Maybe at BronyCon or something, we can shoot a pony movie. I don't know. And again, the sunset is obviously fake. She has to run off into the sunset. Right down the middle of the road. That is an active road, by the way. That we got lucky there, but usually there's a lot of cars in there. So there we go, running off into the sunset. Fade to black. The end. Thanks for watching. So that was The Hidden Killer, Part 1. That was a movie I made almost 10 years ago when I was 14 years old. So I guess that's pretty much the end here. I just want to point out, though, there is a Hidden Killer Part 2 script. Maybe someday. Now, this was never finished, I should point out. I shot probably about like 10% of this movie with my friends. And then we had some drama. One of the friends I got into an argument with and never spoke to him again, that sort of thing. It happens. So we never finished this movie. But maybe someday I'll do a dramatic reading, because the script is finished, start to end. The whole script is about Jack being pursued by the FBI, which makes no sense. But he's being pursued by the FBI because he refuses to live in a foster home. Again, it doesn't make any sense. But and there's new characters. We meet some of the terrorists that were hinted at in this one. So yeah, maybe someday I'll do a dramatic reading or something of Part 2. Maybe not. I mean, it's not that interesting. But and again, here's Part 1, what we just witnessed the script to, and this was a lot of fun. If I open up here, you can see like there's notes in the margins and everything, and you got little tabs on there to indicate which actors are in which shots. So at the time I took it really seriously. I have some fond memories of this thing. Again, I'm the first to admit it's a terrible movie. But yeah, it was fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed laughing along with me at this thing. So thank you for stopping by, and I suppose that'll conclude today's stream. But I hope to do a stream about every once a month or so, if not to watch something together, then just to hang out and chat. Again, I wasn't focusing too much on the chat today. I apologize for that, but maybe next time we'll just have a little get-together where I'll chat and do a Q&A sort of thing, like I did that last month. But anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Now for the awkward moment where I don't know how to end it.